What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, it'll be just me, and we are going to be working on the SC300. This video, we will be doing some ricer mods. No, not ricer mods. We're just trying to make the car a little better overall. Basically, what's going on is I don't know if I've updated you guys, but I completely got rid of the parts card, and that is gone. So before I got rid of that, there's some things that took off of it. Very minor things. I took the shifter bezel, which is very rare, or it's not rare, it's just hard to come by because these cars are so old, they're no longer in production, so they were very limited on a manual. So I have that right here. This boot looks like it's had better days, but that's fine, we could buy new boots. This bezel is really what matters. I took off the gauge, I believe the digital AEM wideband gauge, the seats, and the whole exhaust system. So today we're doing the exhaust. Right now, I already took the exhaust off of this car because, sorry, there's a mess over here. We've been focusing on other things. But, so, I took the exhaust of this car because some dude wanted to buy it, and then he ended up flaking, so he wasted my time. But luckily, I already had an exhaust, so it's not that big of a deal, but I have to change it. So, let's do it before and after. Exhaust. It sounds like Dookie, but all right, you guys ready? Is that loud or what? I hope that exhaust is a lot better. That's enough of that. That's obnoxiously annoying. So I got to drop off the car tomorrow to get some stuff done. So I need to put the exhaust to make sure the car's ready to go. The exhaust I have is a one piece, I believe. Let's go over here and look at it. It's a one piece, I believe it's a 3-inch exhaust. I'm just hoping that it lines up perfectly with the other one, with my stock header, because if not, we're gonna have an exhaust leak, which for the time being, it's okay. So this is the exhaust I have. These are MagnaFlow mufflers, and this looks like 3-inch piping. So yeah, I cut the hangers off when I took it off the car. So now I got new hangers that I just bought, and we're gonna put on it. But right now, what I have to do is I have to basically lift the car up and put the hangers on this. Also, when I took off the other exhaust, I realized that this car, the rear actual metal bar hanger was missing. So I gotta kind of come up with some way to hold the mufflers up in the meanwhile before I could get under the car and either weld some new hangers in or do something else. So yeah, let's get into the time lapse. So I had to flip the car around because I remembered when I was taking the exhaust off the shell, the easiest way to pull the exhaust out would be from the back, straight out the back. So reverse, the easiest way to put the exhaust in would be straight through the back. This car is super low, so even to get jacks inside on the side of it and the center of the car is really hard. So, and then I found the second piece. I knew it wasn't just one piece. There is a whole nother piece that goes there. So I actually had to go to Advanced Auto and AutoZone just to find two of them because they each only had one. And since I was trying to do this in a hurry, I just cut the hangers off, the exhaust insulators, as they call them. I cut them straight off, so I had to go buy new ones. So today, well, I have two for now. So this thing is hung up from two on the side of the exhaust over there somewhere. I showed you guys before. I can't pull it back far enough, but it's over there by the white pipe. And two more over here, and there. But like I said earlier, this car is missing the other piece on the back of the, behind the bumper. There's the other hanger piece with the rubber insulator. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to hold that up for now. I'm not really worried about that. The car's literally just going to the shop tomorrow and coming right back, so I'll have a little bit more time to do with that. Also, the brakes are making crazy noise, so I gotta get onto that too, like we said on the cruise. So anyways, getting back to this. So I think the easiest way to do, this thing is super heavy. So I'm gonna put the insulators on the exhaust side, and then I'm gonna jack it up and put it on one at a time. So that way, but then the thing is that the exhaust is now gonna be like this probably, because it's back heavy. So since it's back heavy, I'll probably jack up the rear, just trying to straighten it out, and then I'll put this piece in all by itself, so it'll bolt right up to the header, and I could just, you know, worry about bolting this up instead of doing it all one piece. So I'm not trying to stress about that. I'm frustrated, I'm tired, I'm dirty, but I got it done. Like always, there's something in the way. You know, this exhaust came off of a turbo car, so there's a downpipe. It's a little bit longer. The flange is that is angled like 10 degrees the wrong way, so I was only able to get one bolt in. So there's gonna be an exhaust leak. So since the exhaust is kind of like too long, right now I don't have to worry about the muffler hanging because it's literally being pushed back. So I just got to be careful with it. I mean, there's a little bit of play there, but this car is not going to be driven much. So let's hear it, I guess, right? Hopefully, I haven't heard it either, so this is going to be the first time we both hear it. I mean, we all hear it. I am just really hoping that, you know, with the pressure, that there's not much of an exhaust leak. But you know, I feel defeated. Well, here goes nothing. Not terrible. I guess you could kind of hear the leak, but not really. Sounds pretty good, actually. I know that some of the sound is definitely the exhaust leak because I can feel the air. Maybe that's just me, but I can definitely feel something. So I'm assuming that it's still leaking. It sounds pretty decent. It's a lot louder than I expected, but it's not bad for technically a free exhaust because I broke even on the other deal, or made it maybe a couple $100. I think it sounds good. It's me from the future now. So I would say I was dropping the car off at the shop. It's not that big. I made it more like suspenseful than it was. I was just getting the car tinted. So I went with 5% tint all around. And then with the exhaust had a crazy, I said it was maybe like 30% leaking, like a very minor leak from the header because of the flange, but it was actually leaking like 95%. So I mean, it still like sounded good, but after I got the car tinted, I dropped it off in an exhaust shop and they fixed the exhaust for me. So let me give you an appropriate sound clip to end the video, if you made it this far. Thing sounds like a rocket. It sounds like kind of like those like Mustangs, like you know when those things they sound really raspy, high RPMs. I only took it to like maybe like 6,500 RPMs, but it sounds really nice. That's it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, comment and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.